more than a century, the Biggs Mansion has graced North Dearborn. But now, in the 21st century, this ornate building is the location for one of the most innovative and aggressive restaurant projects in the city. Boasting live entertainment upstairs and a 2,000-bottle wine list downstairs, Biggs Steakhouse, Seafood, and Wine Cellar has reestablished itself as one of the city's premier fine dining restaurants.
I'm here at Biggs Steakhouse with Leslie Keebler, who, along with her husband Louis, have started one of the most exciting and most energetic restaurant projects in the city. Hey Leslie, I know what's going on now, but before we talk about the here and the now, let's talk about 9 months ago, how this started.
Well, 9 months ago, actually a year ago, January, the restaurant was closed after, being a restaurant for about 30 years. It was in disrepair. It kind of had faded into oblivion. It didn't keep up to date, with what is the here and now. And it was a very sad time for me because I loved this building. And an opportunity came by in April, and we bought the restaurant and we started renovating. And we gutted the downstairs, which is now our wine cellar. It was just a very tiny bar that had maybe 6 seats, and it was about, a third of the size of what you see here today. And so that was the biggest construction we did. We took the walls down to the original foundation, and the mansion was built in 1874. And we put a slate floor down. We have a 2,000-bottle wine cave, and we also have cheese cave within the wine cave. We are focusing on American cheeses. We do have a very wide variety of wines from around the world, but again, American wines.
You have here the largest, well, I call them Cuvée, but I don't know what brand that is, largest Cuvée in the city of Chicago. You've got 48 bottles there?
Yes, we have one of the largest in the city of Chicago, but it's also our policy with the Cuvées to also open other bottles. So at any given time, we'll be offering up to 100 bottles or 100 selections by the glass.
You really kept a lot of the elegance, and you changed the name from Biggs to
Biggs Steakhouse, Seafood, and Wine Cellar. We wanted to define ourselves. We wanted people to know what we are, and that's exactly what we are. We are a wine cellar, we're a steakhouse, and we have another bar upstairs on the 2nd floor where we feature live entertainment. Nan Mason plays here on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings, and then on Sundays, we recently signed a contract with WNUA to do the WNUA Smooth Jazz Brunch. And so we call it All Day Smooth Jazz Sundays. And starting at 1 o'clock, we have Terry Higgins and Dale Prasco playing jazz in the Oak Bar upstairs on the 2nd floor.
Now tell me, who's that good-looking guy I always see at the front door there? That's your husband?
That's my husband.
And
Louis J. Grant III.
There you go. He's always here running around making this place happen. But let's talk about the food. What do we have here?
Right now, we have a couple of appetizers. This is a foie gras. Chef Frédéric Boyer, he does a phenomenal job of the food. We're very, very proud to have him. The foie gras is done with a beet and apple remoulade, kind of like a slaw. The tuna tartare is to die for. People rave about it all the time, telling me it's some of the best they've ever had. The cowboy steak is probably our, I guess, our signature steak. It's a 20-ounce steak. It's a bone-in ribeye, and it's really phenomenal. But what really takes us to the next level as a steakhouse in the city of Chicago is Chef Frédéric's background and his ability to make phenomenal sauces. This particular steak is served with a red wine sauce, and then, of course, we have the salmon, and it's served. It's actually cooked.
It's really good.
It's rolled in herbs, and then it's cooked on a cedar plank. And it's served with a béarnaise sauce, and I think the béarnaise sauce is really to die for too.
Now, desserts?
Well, desserts, it would be hard for us to bring out all our desserts. First of all, we want to watch your weight. But secondly, Albert's Cafe and Patisserie is part of our organization. It's the best little kept secret over on Elm Street in the coach house of the mansion. And Albert does our desserts here. He's our pastry chef. And we have some phenomenal desserts, really outstanding.
So literally, at any time during the week, you might have a choice of 50 different desserts.
Really, just pretty much anything you want. And we always have cookies on hand for customers too when they're leaving, especially if they're staying in a hotel. They might get the munchies at night, so when they leave, we give them a little box of cookies from Albert's.
Give them your phone number, your address, and when you're open.
We're at 1150 North Dearborn. Our telephone number is 312-787-0900, and we're open 7 days a week from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock for dinner service Sunday through Thursday, until 11 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. But the wine cellar is open till 2 a.m. every night and 3 on Saturday.
And come by and say hi to Louis, will you please? Say, Louis, we love you.
Say,
Cheers.
Louis, we love you. Cheers.
Cheers.